Welcome to Mystic Cali Soul. My name is Lisa, and welcome to your North Node in Scorpio reading. So if you're unfamiliar with your North Node, please refer to your astrological birth chart. I gave a pretty good explanation for what your North Node is down in the description box, but I will give you just kind of a little tidbit. So North Node is it's an invisible point. So it's not like it's not like a planetary placement. It's the point at which the moon's orbit intersects with the Earth's orbit. Okay, so the North and South Node are two lunar nodes that basically kind of give you an indication of where you're coming from in a previous life and where you're kind of going to in this current incarnation. So as a North Node in Scorpio, what are some of the aspects that you are looking to embrace? Let's see, being determined, courageous, probing, strong-willed, and resourceful. These are a few of the aspects of yourself that may be just outside your comfort zone, but are, elements of yourself that will evolve over time. These aspects, they're what you learn through your experiences, through the lessons, your life lessons. These are, things that will evolve in your character, in your personality, and will oftentimes help you to live a more purpose-driven and fulfilling life. Okay, so as a North Node in Scorpio, that means that your South Node is in Taurus. So you may unconsciously express more of your Taurus or Taurian qualities, which is being cautious, loving, conventional, material determined, efficient, reliable, patient, sensual, warm. So these may be aspects of yourself that kind of express themselves, more naturally, and you may identify with more as part of your personality. Okay, so that's just kind of a little tidbit. Let's get into the reading. So today I'm going to be asking Spirit, using the Wild Unknown Animals Spirit deck. We're going to be asking Spirit, what is the energy that North Node in Scorpio is heading into, and what does Spirit want you guys to know right now? Okay, so, this one just flipped over, so I feel like that's significant. Okay, so Spirit, angels, ancestors, spirit guides for North Node in Scorpio. What do you want North Node in Scorpio to know right now? What is for their best and highest good to know right now? What is the energy that they're entering into right now? Okay, we ask Spirit, what is the energy of North Node in Scorpio right now? And what do they need to know right now for their best and highest good? Oh, there we go. We got it. Okay. You guys got some colorful cards, North Node in Scorpio. Okay, so we got Lamb and Lizard. Okay, so North Node in Scorpio. Let's see. The Lamb represents like a very innocent quality. Yeah, there's something very peaceful and kind of childlike. Obviously, the lamb is a baby. So let's see, the lizard representing, you see the lizard sort of like camouflaging there. So somebody who, or the energy of being able to camouflage, being able to hide, like a kind of changeable, or learning how to blend, maybe learning how to blend your energy. Okay, so we're going to read from the book because I don't have the cards memorized, and the book always offers some really helpful stuff. Okay, so let's check out the lamb. The lamb. Okay. Okay, so again, North Node in Scorpio, this is the energy that you're entering into, and messages from Spirit. Okay, peaceful, prophetic, patient. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. Okay, so when in balance, knowingness, inner peace. When out of balance, quiet, timid, concerned. To bring into balance, meditation, listening. All right, so that is the message that Spirit or your spirit guides, your ancestors, angels would like you to know right now. Okay. You could be entering into, with North Node in Scorpio, like Scorpio is sort of introverted, mysterious. These are some scorpionic qualities that you might want to embrace at this time. Going within, being receptive, right? Okay, so let's read on the lizard. Let's read on the lizard. Where is the lizard? There we go. Okay. So, instinctual, sensitive to the subtle, dreamer. The lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception. As if it has a sixth sense, the lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the lizard down. Big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drain a lizard of their magical essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights and big city and return to the inner artist who's been whispering your name. So North Node in Scorpio, this is another indication for you to kind of go inward right now. Maybe not be so, active, maybe on social media or within your friend group or your family. It's okay to sometimes, turn people down just to kind of protect your peace. And also, this is, Spirit is trying to tell you that there is definitely something for you to channel right now, or some sort of divine message that may be given to you if you have the discipline to retreat from the busyness of life. Okay, so when in balance, artistic, telepathic, spiritual. When out of balance, elusive, non-committal, flaky. to bring into balance a creative project. Okay, so the suggestions from the book again are meditation and listening and a creative project. So yeah, let's continue. We're gonna use the mythical goddess tarot to identify what are some of the challenges for North Node in Scorpio. What is a challenge for North Node in Scorpio, and what are some of the actions for North Node in Scorpio to take at this time for their best and highest good? Okay. Also, another thing to note, both of these cards are really colorful. So if you haven't done chakra work, or if you haven't done it in a while, like maybe listening to some chakra frequencies. I like listening to, singing bowls, sound baths. Sometimes I'll do all the chakras, occasionally I'll do like a meditation where I'll listen to chakra tones. So that could also be another thing that you could do to kind of get more into alignment with, what the divine is trying to convey to you, or just kind of align yourself with a divine, divine messages or whatever. Okay, so we've got our two cards. That was pretty quick. Okay, so challenges and actions to take for North Node in Scorpio. We got isolation and purity. All right, so right off the bat with isolation, the messages that we're given for, what you need to hear right now, both of these messages sort of indicate to retreat from the crowd, retreat from taking in, a lot of external energy and external noise, right? So both of these cards was like, meditation, listening, kind of like being in your own energy. And then this one also was, the lizard is very sensitive to other people's energies and can sense, every little energy they pick up on. And so in order to kind of be in alignment with your higher self, to engage in a creative project, so both of these are kind of like going within. They're sort of like hermit-like energy. So it's interesting that one of the challenges was isolation. So, there could be either a fear of isolation, or it could be that, because these are your energies, you sense that you should be kind of going a little bit on your own within, retreating from the crowd, but there could be a resistance because you don't want to isolate yourself, or possibly that you do, you do feel isolated, or you don't want to isolate yourself. And so though you feel like you might benefit from taking some time to retreat from the crowd, this could be a concern. But this card also indicates that, sometimes it's your perception, right? So there is the idea of, you can be alone and not be lonely. And that loneliness really is a perception. And, you have only to, connect with, your ancestors, connect with spirit, connect with your higher self, connect with animals and plants in nature, connect with nature, period. Go to the ocean, right? So there's energies all around us. We don't have to fill our lives up with interacting with other humans in order to feel less lonely. Like, connecting with these other energies can alleviate a sense of loneliness, in that, you know, you just have to be quiet and still and kind of pick up on the subtle energy of whatever it is you're trying to tap into. And that will alleviate a sense of loneliness. And, oftentimes will fill you up, like will kind of help to fill up your cup because you're not like taking in unnecessary stuff. Um, okay, so another challenge, interesting, purity. Yeah, I think this also speaks to being in your own energy, right? Not taking on the energy of others, North Node in Scorpio. This feels like a reoccurring theme in your reading, just to be mindful that, like, like again, lamb and then this card, that you have like a really pure energy about you, a really kind of innocent, pure, whole, that can easily get tainted or um, almost overwhelmed with the noise of the outside world. So I'm going to read from the book because I like to do that, and let's see what Spirit has to say. Because again, these are challenges, right? So we wanted to know, what are the challenges for North Node in Scorpio? And we got, let's see, we got isolation. Okay. A crow lies in pain in the barren desert, watching loved ones from afar in grief and anguish. Okay, there we go. With only one eye open, this crow sees with a skewed perspective, perceiving herself to be isolated and unsupported. Crow is here to teach you that grief and sorrow from separation and loss often bring the illusion of isolation. You are being forced to release the past for your highest good. Seek help in the unseen realms where you are eternally loved and supported, so that you may know your oneness with all of humankind and heal in the arms of Spirit. Okay. Okay. And then we'll read purity. Okay. This sea goddess lives in the essence of purity. Her beauty reflects the radiance of her pure heart, embodying the divine principle that what is on the inside is on the outside, and what is above is below. Through this principle, you are shown that the purity of your heart lights your path. All that is felt and experienced is the accurate mirror of what is harbored in the heart. She reminds you to let your feelings and experience be of the highest quality of love, that your life may shine back to you the purity of who you are, and thereby know your own divinity. Wow, that's really beautiful. The purity of your heart lights your path. Right. So the purity of your heart lights your path. Like this, similarly with these cards right here, like, just being mindful of not taking in too much from the outside world at this time. Um, Focusing on your peace, focusing on, what you can cultivate inside you when you're in union with spirit, when you're in union with your higher self. Um, I know for myself, sometimes I, spend a little bit too much time on social media or certain social media. I've been removing from my feed because I feel like it's not in alignment with my higher self. And I'm just like being really picky and choosy with what I like put into my body. Well, that being said, I don't always eat healthy. I try to eat healthy. I mean, I had chocolate today, so I mean, I'm not going to front. Oh, yeah, I had the chocolate. My daughter is trolling me over there. So, yeah, but I do try to be mindful with not only what I put in my body, but also what I'm putting in my head and, the kind of thoughts that I'm cultivating and stuff like that. I wish you could see her face right now. Anyway, so we're going to move on. We're going to move on, North Node and Scorpio, to your chakra affirmation cards. Okay, so we're going to pull a couple chakra affirmation cards. Okay, what do we have for North Node and Scorpio for chakra affirmation? Okay, we've got, I accept things as they are, and I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my higher self. Okay, so again, it's the heart chakra. I accept things as they are. And the third eye chakra, I am wise, intuitive, and connected to my higher self. All right, so that is what I've got for you today, North Node and Scorpio. I hope that you enjoyed the reading, that you were able to get something beneficial from it, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. All right, bye.